Now for our first special report of the night. For decades, northern Kenya has endured one devastating drought after another. Communities lose everything, and before they can recover, another drought strikes. Children are born into hunger, their lives shaped by malnutrition and loss. Tonight, our reporter Emily Chebet brings us the story of an old man who lost more than 200 goats during the last drought, now frail, sickly and blind, unable to even see the 5 goats he's left with. A tale of an older generation fading out and a younger generation growing into the same pain.
70-year-old Bobo Sora is seated quietly inside his Manyata in Dukana, Marsabit County. His movement is restricted not just by old age, but the slow, crushing weight of drought, hunger and illness. A man who once walked across these vast plains with his livestock can no longer stand, can no longer help himself, and cannot see what the drought has done to the livelihood that vanished with the rain. The biting drought that ravaged this region in 2022 and 2023 took almost everything from him. Since then, his wife says life has never been the same. Mzee Bobo's health has continued to deteriorate, and now he has lost his sight completely.
I was grazing my 200 goats through this Dukana area. Now I am remaining with nothing. I can't see. I went to the dispensary. I was told it's high blood pressure. I don't have any help.
Bobo's wife Helena has been left to fend for their 4 children while caring for her ailing husband. The harsh terrain and the long distance to a proper hospital have only worsened his condition. The best care Bobo has received so far are painkillers from the nearby dispensary, a temporary relief for a pain that runs far deeper. He says his joints ache, but the wound of losing his entire livelihood is a burden that he carries inside, one he says feels heavier than the blindness itself. Lighting a fire in homesteads like this is not a routine. It only happens when luck finds its way to the door. Tonight's meal is maize and beans, the first they've had since yesterday. But even this simple meal is a struggle for Bobo. The hard grains are tough on his aching teeth, just as life itself has been on his entire being.
I have given him ugali at lunchtime, just that. I don't have vegetables. He ate ugali and water. Since he cannot walk and he can't see, we put this bucket here. He goes for short call and long call here. Showering is also here.
Mzee Bobo Sora and his wife, once known for their vast herd that roamed the plains of Dukana here in Marsabit County. The Mzee now lying in here, sickly, blind, frail and hungry. He says life has lost meaning completely. This is just one of the painful stories of what families are going through year in, year out to drought. Bobo's despair echoes across the arid and semi-arid lands, miles away from Dukana. Deep in the villages of Laisamis and Bala in Horr sub-county, a new generation is being born into hunger. Children are at constant risk of malnutrition, a harsh reality their parents can only watch, just as the elders once watched their herds vanish with the drought.
Children cannot find vegetables, no fruits. I am remaining with only few goats. I don't have camels.
Marilene's kitchen is still, the fireplace cold. There is nothing to cook, not tonight. Skipping meals is no longer an option but a way of life in a place where tomorrow is never guaranteed. Statistics from the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies show that more than 740,000 children under 5 are acutely malnourished. Over 170,000 of them are severely and more than 500,000 moderately. Additionally, more than 100,000 pregnant and lactating women are in need of urgent treatment.
Mama anakuja na mtoto mgonjwa, baada kumpatia madawa, anakuambia mwanangu nikule nini? Sina kitu ya kukula, unipatie kitu ya kupatia mtoto baadaye kabla nimpatie dawa. Juu dawa itamlemea pengine. Sasa unakuta tu pengine umeingia mfuko yako.
The exit of the USAID has worsened the situation, forcing children who are receiving supplements to stop, even as hundreds more join the growing population in need.
I have 24 villages in cover. In this village, last month, in only 1 month, tulipata watoto 16 yenye wanafaa kuingia kwa program. Wache wenye walikuwa. Alafu the other villages bado wako wengi sana. na problem is we don't have, hatuna kitu wa kuwapatia. Store iko empty.
Community health promoters are instrumental here, but their hopes are fading away. The county government stopped paying them, yet they carry the burden of most families, especially pregnant women and children.
National government wanatulipa kitu kidogo na serikali ya county wanatupatia kitu kidogo. Ya national government tunapatanga, lakini ya county hatujapata karibu mwezi 13 ama 14.
Kila mwezi 2,500. Saa hii tuko na 14 months. Hakuna pesa tulipata kwa Marsabit County. At least pande ya serikali ya juu ndio tunapata kitu.
As the old struggle to hold on to what little remains, the circle continues, a fading past, a fragile present, and a future yet to be written. In the past, every report shows their pain, yet the question remains, will the government act this time? Will devolution bring real change? Or will these communities continue to bear the same suffering generation after generation? Emily Chebet, Citizen TV from Marsabit County.